Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from NMWatch, and yes, I am back with another one watch 5 looks video, or simply put, a strap fashion show for this particular piece, which is the Seiko SRPA21 K1, or better known as the Seiko PADI Turtle, or Seiko Turtle PADI, whichever way you want to pronounce it. But yeah, I've owned this watch for about 5 years and already. And you know what, when you have a watch long enough, you want to spice up a bit, so you want the watch to look new every single day or every single week, right? So the other option, the best idea is to swap out the strap so that you will have a new look, right? So that is anyway just my idea of how you should collect your watch, or how you should play around with your watch. But yeah, if you like the idea, please go ahead and give me a subscribe and a like button. Please push the like button if you think that these kind of videos do give us some value to you, right? So before we do that, let's do a quick wristwatch check. Today I am wearing my Zelos red sand. Alright, so Zelos Swordfish 40mm in red sand color. Check out that gorgeous burgundy dial, or is it burgundy, or is it red, or is it, I don't know what to call this, but yeah, in Zelos website they call this red sand. I've done an initial unboxing review for this particular piece, and of course in 2 or 3 weeks time I will do a full review for this particular piece, so stay tuned guys. Right, so let's get back to this watch. Right, so the first strap that I've put on this watch is this single piece stretchy or elastic style strap. So this is from Vario Singapore. So if you guys have been following my channel long enough, you will know that I just love Vario products. They do send me these straps, by the way, but yeah, I review them and I tell the owner that what are the things that I like and what are the things that I didn't like. So in this case, you know what, this fraying at the bottom of the strap does bugs me a bit. But yeah, you know what, for the price, I think they are selling this for about $19, but you can also of course get discounts, right? So they have tons of promotion going around all the years. But if you want to get just one piece of the straps from Vario Singapore, you can use my NMWatch 8 discount code, right? So it's very simple. This watch is, like I said just now, this is a one piece, so I don't like the 2-piece straps nowadays. And we have 2 keepers here that is stitched with a very nice stitching at the back, so there's nothing jutting out from the strap, so that could hurt your wrist. But yeah, it is properly stitched, and we have this brush buckle with a signed Vario logo up top, and the holes here are punched out in circular pattern, so it's not the great. You know what, these materials do tend to fray quite easily. I've had this for about I know 2 or 3 years, but yeah, this is to be expected. But the great thing about this kind of strap, or super stretchy strap such as this one, is that when you wear it, it will provide tons of flexibility, especially during our, you know what, if you are living in Malaysia, our country is a tropical country where in the afternoon it's going to be very hot and sweaty, and in the evening we have tons of rain, right? So that is why we need something that is super stretchy, that you can wear all day long without having any issues or any comfort issues, right? So let's just zoom in a bit. So this is how it looks on my 6.75 inch wrist, and the flexibility of this one, yeah, you can see that it is very nice and flexible to be used all day long, right? So let's go to strap number 2, which is this NATO strap, or an original NATO strap. They call original NATO strap from blusharkstraps.com. So I've had this strap for quite some time already. So this is, you know what, it's not your typical your cheap NATO material, but it's quite a high quality, but it doesn't have that, you know, what do you call that, seatbelt style material, but still a very good material nonetheless. It doesn't hurt your skin whatsoever, comparing to those nasty nasty chips ones that you can find in AliExpress or anything like that. But this is of course from Blushark So the first one of the few first player in this strap business. We have the double keepers here, and of course this is a, you know what, we have a double material here. One is going into the spring bar, one is underneath it. Of course, this being about 1mm in thickness, it doesn't really add that much of thickness to the watch. And of course we have another keeper here, and the holes are in rectangular shape, which is okay because this is not the seat belt style material, which easily frays when you use it after a while, right? So you know what, Nato strap are the best way, for me at least, to wear your watch, because it provides some kind of security. Because if one spring bar fails, you still, if let's say this spring bar fail, you will still have this spring bar here that will secure your watch on your wrist. And I think this red color or crimson color, I'm not really sure what Blushark call this, but this is a red color strap, plays really well with that Pepsi bezel, with this red color of the stainless steel bezel, right? So I kind of dig this. Yeah, you can see that it doesn't really add that much of thickness to the watch, to this 45mm Seiko Turtle, which is already quite thick at 13.5mm, right? So yeah, that's strap number 2. Let's go to strap number 3, which is another strap maker from Singapore. So this time around, this is from rsmwatchstrap.com. So there is that walrus logo up top. So their one of their Instagram hashtag is wear the walrus. So that is, I have no idea why they use that particular Instagram hashtags, but yeah, this is the logo of walrus here, maybe to preserve the mother nature, or preserve the walrus because they are soon to be extinct animal. I'm not really sure, but yeah, that is how they roll, right? So this is another type of material, which is, I don't think this is let's me just zoom in a bit. This is not your typical seatbelt style material, but it is rather quite a thick one at 1.3mm in thickness, but a bit of a coarse material, but not coarse until it hurts your skin, but still very tough material. And in this version, you can see that it's actually this middle part of the strap is actually pressed down when you let me show you, right? So it's pressed down like so. Yeah, you can see that it is not the same level as the ones on the side, right? So we have red color and white color in the middle, and on the outer side of the strap is in blue or navy blue, and we have this circular holes pattern here, holes here, and the end of the strap, you can see that it is actually quite heavily sealed, so it doesn't fray, so that it won't fray in the many years that people use it, right? So of course this one featuring this style of buckle, where you can adjust the length of this strap. If you want to make it shorter, just slide it in this area and pull it from here. If you want to make it longer, just slide it back. So it's infinitely adjustable on tons of different wrist size. So yeah, very nice product indeed from RSM Watch Strap, right? Of course, I will give you guys the discount code for these straps in the video description below, if I forgot to shout out in the comment section below, right? So of course we have a fixed keeper here, we have a movable keeper here, and it is easy to slide in and slide out. So normally I would wear the buckle under my wrist, but some people like the buckle to be at this area. It all depends on your style, but I just prefer this way, right? So I just love that blue, navy, red and white, which corresponds well with the Pepsi dial, Pepsi color of this particular Seiko PADI Turtle. And yeah, very nice option, and it doesn't really add tons of thickness to the watch itself. So yeah, very good option. Right, so let's go to strap number 4, which is another super stretchy material strap from lovewatchstrap.com. Right, so these guys are of course again from Singapore. I live in Malaysia, so we are, you know what, we are neighboring countries in this Southeast Asia region. So guys, so please don't hate Asians. We are all the same. We are all humans created by God, so that we can know we get to know each other and know what are the strengths and what are the weakness from from all races or all type of people in this world, so that we, you know, it can work together and perfect each other. So guys, please don't hate us Asians, right? Okay, so that's about it. Right, so this is another one thing. This is called the elastico strap. This is the G2 or G3, I can't remember. Maybe this is the G1, but anyway, so elastico, this Love Watch strap have made a few different versions of this strap, but I prefer this style of strap where we have, with this style of design, where we have only one layer of strap under the watch. And you can see here that I am using a quick release pins because I want to quickly swap out the strap that I use for this video. But do bear in mind that these quick release pins are not the best for this diver's watch. If you are going into going into some activity, sports activity, please swap out these quick release pins with something that is much more sturdier. I have done a full video of talking about quick release pins or spring bars for that matter, and I will link it down below. Right, so of course we have the design here. This is the adjuster, this is the hook, so you can just simply slide your hand in and just hook it on this area. Right, so when you think it is too hot, it's hot and sweaty, you just slide it down so that you can have a lot more movement. But when you think that it is a bit too cold, especially in Malaysia in the morning, we can have at about 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. So yeah, you can just slide it up. So very adjustable. I just love this kind of strap. I think now I prefer this style of straps rather comparing to this style of Nato. I just prefer this type of strap. Right, so let's go to strap number 5, which is for me the best strap that you can have for your dive watch. Right, so this is the Borealis natural rubber strap. So I've been talking about this strap for many times already, so I do, for me at least, so this is the best affordable straps that you can have for your dive watch at about $35, shipped all the way from Portugal to all over the world. And yep, you can see that I just love the design of this particular strap, where we have tons of big holes here, and to give you, you know, to make sure that your sweat or the water that is accumulated under your skin will just dry it out easily, and the holes are just very close to each other, providing you tons of adjustment, whether you want it to be straightly tight, you want it to be a bit loose, so you can have that adjustment. Very nice. And we have two keepers here, and we have the Borealis sign buckle up top. Right, so for me, this is, of course, this does have similar design to the isofrane, but the isofrane strap are just way too expensive. You know what, for $150, it's just way too expensive. For this is my affordable option that I think you guys should consider when you are looking for strap for your dive watch. Right, so of course they don't only come with this black color, they do come in navy color, in tons of green color, and tons of other colorway as well. Do check out their website. Right, so what do you guys think of my 5 suggestions for this Seiko PADI Turtle? If you guys like this kind of video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, stay safe, don't hate us Asians. Bye bye.